Hey guys, what's up guys? Welcome back, of course, to another video. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about what it's like to work as a host for a restaurant. Now, many people think that if you're going to be a host for a restaurant, you're just going to be basically standing up, walking customers and setting them, and that's it. But it's more than that, obviously. Now, the application process. Basically, how I applied to get that job was basically I went into the restaurant and I asked, are you guys hiring? And they said, yes, we're actually hiring. If you want to apply online, etc. Basically, in all the jobs that you want to apply, you gotta apply online. Come on. So I applied online, put all my information, the application process, whatever, boom. A week later, they called me and they said, hey, is this Alvaro? And I was like, yeah, it's me, what's up? The hiring manager was like, hey, would you be able to come in for an interview maybe sometime next week? And I was like, yeah, of course. Boom. Next week, I go in and I actually go into the interview, of course. Now, how the fuck did I get hired as a host? You gotta look at me and be like, yeah, of course, this guy's gonna attract girls, you know what? Obviously, it was my first job, so I had no experience whatsoever on what it's like to actually work. So they told me, have you ever had a job before? And I was like, no, but I'm willing to learn. Since I didn't have any job experience, he asked me about my hobbies, etc. So I told him, oh, I like to play soccer, whatever. You have to show a little bit of personality, of course. And obviously, the hiring manager has to like you, So you gotta be personable, Because obviously, the hiring manager, he's obviously like a server. He's obviously gonna be in a restaurant, so he's gonna be seeing you. So he's gonna have to like you, of course. So I was likable and he liked me, and I was like, you know what, I want to hire you. Boom, hired. So once I'm working there, the job is basically sit people in different sections, right? Each section has their own server. Server 1, server 2, and server 3. So it's basically, okay, if I'm sitting people here, the next section I gotta sit is here, and then here, and then here, and then here. And then you have to also keep track on what person is leaving, what section, etc. Your main point is to not overcrowd each section, because if you overcrowd each section, the servers can get mad. And it's basically a game of who wants to work more, who wants to make more money, etc. Some servers actually like it when you overcrowd their section because eventually it's more tips. However, we have the other servers that they don't even like to fucking work, and they just don't fucking like their sections being overcrowded because they want to leave early or whatever. So basically, they are constantly talking to you, asking you, oh, well, who's next, etc. Because you're the one essentially who's sitting them. You're also working constantly with the busser. The busser is the busboy, the one who's cleaning the tables, and the busser basically tells you, okay, this table is done, you can sit them now, etc, etc. So it's basically a game of that. Being a host for a restaurant, from a 1 to a 10, I would rate it as a 5. A 5 meaning that is normal. It's not good, it's not bad. It could be better, of course. And obviously, I was getting paid minimum wage. I was getting paid like $8.05, so I was basically getting paid nothing. But then again, I was 18, so what more could I ask for? In my experience working in a restaurant, some servers honestly didn't like me because people over there, like, they have their personality set, And I was new, it was my first job, so I didn't have that much personality. I was a little bit nervous, trying for them to like approve me or some shit, which is stupid shit now thinking about it. But back then, of course, I was like, oh, a little bit nervous, Besides, I'm not like an extrovert, I'm an introvert that pushes himself to be an extrovert, but I'm not like naturally an extrovert. For the restaurant that I worked at, it was also a bar. So one thing that I liked about it was that at night the setting changed, it turned more into like a party, which I was like basically like a host, sitting people. And it was cool, because I was just, it's like a party per se, So I remember walking by the restaurant, some people were like drinking and they'd be like, hey, what's up, like that. Like, it was pretty fucking dope. Customer service was, of course, a must. You're working in a restaurant with food, you obviously have to be nice, For those who do not know, I used to also work at Home Depot. I also have a video on what was my experience working at Home Depot, which of course you can check it out right here. So obviously working at a restaurant, it's obviously more customer service than working at a Home Depot. But it wasn't that bad. It wasn't like the bank. In the bank, it was crazy. You're dealing with people's money. Crazy. But for this, it was chilling. And people are in a good mood, People want to eat, of course. Unless people are hungry and they're coming in a fucking shitty ass mood. And fuck, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Obviously not my favorite job, but it was a job that if I had to take it again, fuck it, and I didn't have money, and I was 18, I would take it, of course. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, guys. Of course, if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and DM me. I actually fucking love when people DM me and tell me, oh, I came from this YouTube video or that YouTube video. That actually motivates me a lot to keep on going. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe. Peace, baby. Let's go.